Hello there, and a very warm welcome. Today we are going to go on a peaceful walk through a beautiful green park and look at all the beautiful flowers and green vegetation there. And we will continue the walk into the Royal Rose Garden and take a look at all the beautiful roses. As you enter this peaceful green park, surrounded by tall trees and green leaves, allow yourself to settle into a deep state of comfort and relaxation. Allow yourself to stop doing anything just for a while and just rest your mind completely. There's nothing you need to focus on, nothing you need to solve, nothing you need to prepare for. There's just this moment, right here, right now. Just to let the sound of my voice guide you further and further into comfort and rest. And gently let go of everything else right now in this moment. Take a slow breath in and very gently breathe out. Again, a calm breath in and a long, soft breath out. And as you continue breathing like this, you don't need to think. Your body already knows how to follow this same natural rhythm. As though something inside you is remembering how to soften, how to release, how to become still. Now bring your attention gently to your head, noticing the top of your head, and just allowing a feeling of calm to begin right there. Very subtle at first, like warmth, like softness, like a gentle sinking sensation. And as you breathe, that sensation begins to spread, slowly moving across your scalp, softening everything it touches, letting go of any tightness, any effort, any tension you didn't even realize you were holding. Now it moves across your forehead, smoothing it out, relaxing every muscle. Completely open, completely quiet. And the space around your eyes begins to soften too. The muscles around your eyes are relaxing now. letting go completely, as if your eyes no longer need to do anything at all. They can simply rest. Your eyelids are heavy now, comfortably heavy, as though they could close at any moment. And that would be perfectly fine. Now this feeling continues downward into your cheeks, into your jaw, allowing the jaw to loosen slightly, not holding anything anymore, not holding any expression, just soft, natural, at ease. Even your tongue can relax now, resting quietly, still and peaceful. And with every breath you take, that feeling deepens, spreading now into your neck, softening all the muscles there, letting the head feel supported, completely supported. No effort needed, no holding required. Now it moves into your shoulders, and you might notice something here. A gentle release, a letting go, as if your shoulders are finally allowed to drop just a little, and then a little more, as though something you've been carrying is no longer needed, and it can simply fall away now, down through your arms, slowly, warmly, relaxing the upper arms, then the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, all the way down into your hands and into each finger, until your hands feel completely soft and still, comfortably heavy, sinking into the mattress, as if they could rest here forever. And that would be enough. Now the relaxation moves into your chest, and you don't need to change your breathing. Just notice it. Let it happen naturally, rising and falling, slow and gentle, easy. With every breath, a little more calm, a little more soft, a little more letting go. Now it moves into your stomach, and here too, nothing to do, nothing to hold, just softness spreading through the center of your body, a warm sensation, easy and calm, and deeper still into your hips, into your legs. Your thighs are becoming so heavy, your knees so relaxed, your calves so loosening, your feet are sinking downward, as though the ground beneath you is gently supporting everything, holding everything, allowing everything to rest. And now your whole body is so calm, heavy, soft, still. You notice how you feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper. And it's perfectly fine. This is exactly right. Now imagine something gently forming in your mind. Not a place you must go, but a place you are already beginning to notice. A soft green world, a summer park, but not yet clearly defined, just shapes at first. Everything is green. There are hints of light, hints of movement in the distance. Everything is so green, but not just green. Layers of green, endless green, living green. Tall trees rise all around you, ancient, full of life. Their leaves are moving gently in the air, creating soft sounds above you, like quiet whispers passing through. Birds are present here too, not loud, not urgent, just gentle voices in the distance, filling the air with soft, natural rhythm. And the ground beneath you is covered in soft grass, thick and alive, moving slightly in the breeze. The entire world feels calm, like it has slowed down just for you. You begin to walk slowly, very slowly. There is no need to rush. Every step is gentle. Every movement is easy. The path beneath you is soft and natural, winding through tall trees and open green spaces. And as you walk, you begin to notice more detail, more life, more beauty. Leaves drifting above you, light filtering through branches, patterns of sunlight moving across the ground. Everything is so alive. Everything is breathing. Everything is calm. And somewhere deeper inside you, your mind begins to quiet even more, as though the world outside is becoming softer, further away, less important, and only this moment remains. There's only this gentle walk, this soft summer air, this peaceful green world surrounding you. You pass under tall trees whose branches stretch far overhead. Their leaves form a natural roof of green, and beneath them the air feels slightly cooler and calmer, more still. You notice wild grass along the sides of the path, small flowers growing between them, tiny details everywhere. Life expressing itself in quiet abundance. And with every step you take, you may notice something subtle happening inside you. A deepening calm, a softening thought, a quiet drifting feeling beginning to form. Not yet sleep, just the beginning of release, the beginning of letting go. And ahead of you, the path continues deeper into this green world, into something even more peaceful, even more alive, even more quietly magical. And you continue walking slowly, gently into the summer park. There is no urgency here. There is no reason to arrive anywhere. Only the path, only the movement, only the gentle unfolding of this green world around you. And with every step you take, the park seems to deepen, to expand, to reveal more of itself. The trees are becoming denser now, closer together, their branches interweaving overhead, creating long green corridors of living leaves. Light filters through in soft, shifting patterns. Gold and green moving across the path in slow rhythm. Everything around you feels alive, but calm, deeply calm, as though the entire forest is breathing softly around you, in and out, in and out. You notice the sound of the leaves above you, a continuous whispering rustle, never the same, always changing, always soft, and beneath it, the distant, gentle presence of birds somewhere high in the canopy, calling softly to one another, their sounds drifting through the air like threads of peace. You begin to notice that the plants here are different, more abundant, more layered, more wild in their growth. Small flowers appear unexpectedly between roots and grass. Tiny bursts of color in the sea of green, white, pale yellow, soft violet, each one swaying gently in the breeze. And you notice how the soft, sweet smells bring you into such a deep state of comfort and peace. You walk past them slowly, noticing every beautiful detail, and slowly breathing in the beautiful scent, allowing every sight and every smell to settle deep into your awareness. And as you do, your mind becomes even quieter, more still, more open to simply observing and simply being here right now. The deeper you step into the park, the more it begins to feel unlike an ordinary place. There is something almost enchanted about it, not in a loud or dramatic way, but in a quiet and natural way, as if nature itself has been left to grow freely for a very long time, untouched, uninterrupted, allowed to become whatever it wishes to be. And in that freedom, everything feels more alive, more expressive, more peaceful. You notice the vines winding gently around tree trunks, not constricting, just moving upward, following the natural shape of the trees, like slow green rivers climbing toward the sky. You notice clusters of leaves that seem almost unfamiliar, shaped in delicate patterns, layered in ways that feel slightly unusual, as if this place belongs slightly outside of ordinary time. And as you observe all of this, you may notice your breathing becoming even slower, more natural, more effortless. There is nothing you need to control, nothing you need to adjust. Your body is already doing exactly what it needs to do, relaxing, softening, settling deeper into comfort. You continue continue walking, and the path begins to gently curve, leading you between large trees now, older trees, their trunks wide and textured, covered in patterns of bark that seem almost like ancient writing. Stories written by time itself. You pass close to one of these great trees, and you can feel its presence, still, steady, grounded, unmoving, as though it has been here for hundreds of years, watching seasons pass, watching life unfold slowly around it. And somehow, that steadiness begins to transfer to you a quiet sense of grounding, of stability, of being held by something much larger and calmer than yourself. You continue forward, and the forest becomes richer, more layered, more green. Light filters through in narrow beams, touching patches of grass, highlighting small clusters of flowers, creating soft glowing moments along the path. Rhododendron flowers unfold in rich color along the edges of the path. Their colors are so vibrant and beautiful. Everywhere you look, there is life. But it is peaceful life, unhurried life, life that does not rush toward anything, just existing, just unfolding, just being. You begin to notice the presence of bees, soft golden bees, moving slowly between the flowers, floating from bloom to bloom. Their movement is unhurried, intentional, gentle. A quiet hum allows them through the air, almost like a natural lullaby woven into the landscape. You watch them for a moment, and something in that simplicity feels so calming, repetitive, predictable, safe. Everything here moves in its own rhythm. The trees, the wind, the insects, even your own breathing. All of it slowing together, all of it softening together. And deeper inside this green world, a subtle feeling begins to grow. A sense that the path is leading somewhere meaningful. Not urgent, not demanding, just quietly guiding you forward, as though each step naturally reveals the next part of this journey. You walk on, and the vegetation becomes even more unusual, more dense, more layered. Plants growing in overlapping waves of green, some tall and reaching upward, others low and sprawling across the earth. Some with broad leaves that catch the light, others delicate and feather-like. It feels almost like walking through a living tapestry, a woven world of plants and air and light. And as you move through it, you may notice something subtle happening in your mind. Thoughts becoming less frequent, less structured, more like passing impressions, like leaves drifting slowly on a quiet stream. You do not hold on to them. You do not follow them. You simply let them pass and continue walking. Deeper, slower, calmer. The path now leads into a slightly more open space, where the greenery spreads wider, where the light becomes softer, where the air feels even more still. And in the distance, you begin to sense a change, a new kind of atmosphere, something more refined, more fragrant, more delicate, as though the world ahead is preparing to reveal something beautiful, something carefully tended, something almost royal in its presence. And as you continue walking forward, that sense of beauty begins to grow stronger, guiding you gently onward toward the next part of this journey. As you continue forward, the air begins to change, very subtly at first, almost unnoticeable, and yet unmistakably different. The green density of the forest begins to open. The trees slowly part. The pathway widens, and a new kind of beauty begins to reveal itself ahead of you. A refined beauty, a carefully shaped beauty, a place that feels tended, preserved, almost timeless. And now you see it, the entrance to the royal rose garden. Gates formed of elegant ironwork stand quietly between tall hedges, covered in climbing roses. Soft petals of shades, deep crimson, pale pink, creamy white, each bloom perfectly open in the summer warmth, each one gently moving in the breeze. And as you step closer, the fragrance reaches you, soft at first, then richer, then fuller, a scent that feels almost impossible to fully describe. Floral, warm, sweet, deep, a living perfume carried through the air itself. You pause for a moment and simply breathe it in, slowly, deeply. And as you exhale, you feel something in your body soften even more. as if the scent itself is relaxing you, calming you, drawing you gently inward. You step further into the garden, and the world transforms. Roses lining the edge of soft gravel walks. Roses blooming in the carefully shaped garden. Roses cascading gently over stone. Everywhere you look, roses. Endless layers of roses. And yet, none of it feels overwhelming. Only peaceful. Only beautiful. Only deeply calming. The air is warmer here. Soft summer warmth resting over the garden like a gentle blanket. The light filters through rose-covered arches, creating soft patterns of pink and gold across the ground. You walk slowly, very slowly. Each step quiet, each step gentle. The gravel beneath your feet makes a soft sound, but even that feels distant, blended into the atmosphere of the garden. You are surrounded by petals, by fragrance, soft smells, soft sweet scent, soft light. It feels like stepping into another world, a quiet world, a peaceful world. The roses vary in color as you move deeper. Deep, velvety red roses, soft blush pink roses, pale ivory roses glowing in the sunlight, golden tinted roses, each one gently swaying, each one alive, each one releasing its scent into the air. The scent becomes even stronger, more layered, more intoxicating, not overwhelming, but immersive, as if the garden itself is breathing fragrance into you. With every step you take, the scent becomes a part of you, calming your thoughts, softening your awareness, slowing everything down. You notice the sound of the bees, gentle humming moving through the rose bushes, golden bees drifting slowly from flower to flower. Their movement is unhurried, almost ceremonial, like quiet guardians of this place. Butterflies move through the garden as well, floating between rose clusters like drifting petals, their wings catching the light as they pass. Everything here moves slowly. Everything here moves gently. Nothing is rushed. Nothing is loud. Nothing disturbs the peace. You walk along a curved pathway lined with rose bushes, their branches bending slightly under the weight of blooms. Some petals are fully open, others still softly closed, all of them beautiful, all of them alive. And as you continue to walk through the garden, you begin to notice something else, a deepening calm within yourself, a heaviness, but a comfortable heaviness, like your body is becoming more and more relaxed with every breath. Your shoulders softer, your jaw looser, your thoughts quieter, and less important. The world outside this garden feels so far away now, very far away. And here, only this moment remains, only this scent, only this light, only this gentle walking. The garden opens into a wider space, where the ground is soft with light and shadow. You walk through these corridors slowly. Allow yourself to simply experience everything: the fragrance, the colors, the quiet movement of leaves and petals in the breeze. And something begins to happen in your mind, a soft drifting feeling, a gentle slowing down, as if your thoughts are becoming too heavy to hold, too soft to follow. They begin to fade into the background, like distant echoes, like ripples disappearing on still water. And in their place, there is only one sensation left. Only presence, only calm. You pause for a moment and breathe in deeply, the scent surrounding you completely. And as you exhale, you may notice your body sinking just a little deeper into relaxation, just a little heavier, just a little more still. The roses continue to move gently in the breeze, petals shifting softly, light drifting across them, bees humming somewhere nearby, and everything feels suspended in a peaceful stillness, a stillness that invites you to let go even more, to slow down even further, to drift closer into rest. You continue walking, but now even more slowly, almost as if the garden itself is guiding your steps, each turn revealing another beautiful arrangement of roses, each path leading you deeper into calm, deeper into quiet, deeper into a gentle, peaceful state. And somewhere within this softness, a quiet sense begins to grow. A sense that soon there will be nothing left to do, nothing left to observe, nothing left to hold on to, only rest, only stillness, only drifting. And as you continue through the rose garden, that feeling becomes more and more present, like the garden itself is preparing you for sleep.